Just point it down.
Okay, I can do that. That's better.
You don't have to be so close to it. It's pretty hot.
Alright, well, my name is Jess Barnhart, and I'm going to be reading 3 original pieces for you tonight. They're short, they're not super long. They're not, I could make up a thread of like a connective thread through all of them, but that would be made up and not true. So I'm just going to tell you that they're kind of similar, but not really at all. Except for the fact that they all come out of ramblings of my head. And I just kind of start writing, and this is what comes out. If I didn't say it already, they're not poetry, they're prose with a little bit of like poetic flair to them. So please enjoy. The first one is called Window in a Coffee Shop. I spent entirely too much time sitting in the seat, staring at the window at the passing traffic and writing about life. With my large white and green cup keeping me company, my observations are dictated to my pen and appear on the white paper. There is such an easiness here. Me, alone with coffee and pen, going through life as it comes, reacting the only way I know how, by writing. I'm a writer at heart. It's something I was born to do, creating something in the empty void of white spaces bordered by the gray lines that keep my thoughts organized. Where others hear silence, I hear the scribbling pen against rough paper, the scratch, scratch of ink creating art between the lines. It's old-fashioned photography, taking an image and with time developing a view that is only captured in that simple instant. It's the scent of fall fresh air, hinted slightly with cinnamon, just cool enough to be perfect and peaceful. It's the rush of first love, the heart-racing don't know which way is up kind of bliss. It's the moment before dawn when the world's so gray and filled with mist. Except for the birds, all is still and silent, sleep slowly sinking into the ground until it's called upon again. It's laughter and learning, the student and the teacher, my world to create and imagine as the real one whirls past my little seat with just me, my coffee cup and pen, free to breathe life in and be all the wiser for it. This next one is a little bit different than the stuff I normally write. I don't know. Elliot likes this one. And I really like it too. So, it's the least edited of any of my stuff. But that doesn't mean anything. So, it's called Paper. I think if I didn't have paper, I'd write on my skin, filling every blank surface until my entire body was covered in ink, too scattered to separate the thoughts. If I didn't have paper, I'd make mud with the dirt on the ground, mix with my spit, and find an open spot of pavement. I'd scratch out the letters with my thick mud ink and thin twig pen. I'd find paint if I had no paper, and write my voice on the bricks of old buildings, the cracked cement of bridges from years ago. If life existed without paper, I'd find some way, some other way for my voice to be heard. I'd shout from rooftops and rhyme a meter and yell stories of fairy tales and childhood. If I didn't have paper, life would be emptiness, filled only with the incessant thoughts pulverizing my brain with every second. They would have to arrest me, put me in a home, one of those straitjackets binding my arms, fingers constantly tracing the words echoing inside. Paper, I'd scream, just pen and paper, and everything would be okay. For if the world had no paper, I'd surely go insane. Alright, this is the last one. It actually came out of a blog post that I had written about a piece that I had written earlier that day, but didn't have in front of me at the time. But after working with it, I ended up liking this piece a little bit better, so I've tweaked it. It's called It's a Gift. As the weather turns cold, I realize what I never quite appreciated before. I love fall. The smooth, cool breeze of the tin of apples and pumpkins, the clear, calm blue skies, all of it puts me at peace and reminds me of why I so dearly love this season. Hoodies and sweatshirts break out of closets, and jeans become a staple once again. Despite the cooler temperatures, there is warmth in the golds and reds of the trees and the purples and oranges of the sunsets. Communities gather together for fairs, football games, and bonfires, the heat from summer finally releasing its hold, and the chill of winter having yet to wrap its tendrils around us. Warm drinks and paper cups become a permanent accessory to every teenager and busybody alike. The fires and leaves produce a longing for a hand to hold. The stars shine down on loved ones curled together on blankets, staring back at the lights millions of miles away. Children settle in, but cry for one last dog day before the permanent chill of hallways and homework claim their undivided attention. It's a time of transition that, unlike spring, lazily stretches its limbs beyond its rightful margins. Fall is that sticky sweetness of maple syrup. It's the slow progression of hallelujah, sung in a sultry deepness. It's pigskin footballs, cheering fans cuddling in the dew, and families pulling together for Sunday dinners. It's the remembering of days gone by and the dreaming of days yet to come. It's a gift.